Live from Mount Pleasant's own, this is News Central 34 at 5.
A day of sunshine wasn't enough to melt away the amount of snow that accumulated overnight. Good evening, I'm Christina Vecchione.
And I'm Mark Generous. Many folks woke up to a scene of snow blanketing the ground in Carrs Lake. Right now we're going to turn things over to Chris Snyder, who's in the Weather Center, to tell us how much snow we got last night and how much we can expect. Chris?
We did, guys. We saw several inches today. Waking up this morning was quite the surprise, and on top of that, we're going to see more tomorrow. We do have a winter storm watch in effect. Look at our weather headlines here. It's in effect for tomorrow through Sunday. That means heavy snow in the amount of inches by tomorrow night, by about this time, and then freezing rain overnight, and then blowing snow on Sunday. So it's just a big mess out there. If you can stay indoors, definitely do that. If you're going to be on the roadways, be careful. I'll have more coming up in a little bit. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Chris, for that heads up. It sounds like it's going to be pretty nasty out there.
Definitely. Thank you, Chris. Well, right now, road crews were out early clearing the snow for morning drivers. Isabella County Road Commission dispatched 20 trucks to clear nearly 1,200 miles of roadways in 16 townships throughout the county. Remember, major primary roads are the first to be plowed, followed by secondary streets. So while those large salt trucks are on the streets, Road Commission Manager Tony Casali is asking for the public's help in keeping all drivers safe.
And as as you struggle seeing through your window, so do we. If you give us a little bit of room, slow down. Everybody's getting used to the winter. It's the first snowstorm, so please give us a little bit of time and give us a little bit of space so we can get our job done and get everybody home safely.
The Department of Transportation is unveiling a new campaign, Ice and Snow, Take It Slow. This is an effort to remind drivers that crashes can be prevented by slow driving, giving cars extra room, and wearing seatbelts all times.
That haircut or other everyday service will be a little more costly starting tomorrow. That's when the state's new controversial tax increase takes effect. The new service tax is designed to raise $150 million a year, applying to ski resorts, landscapers, consultants, astrologers, and many other businesses. For a full listing of taxable services, you can visit the state's Treasury Department website at www.michigan.gov/treasury. And Michigan State Police, along with an independent audit firm, are looking into discrepancies found in a portion of Mount Pleasant's finances. City Manager Kathy Grinzinger says the request was made for an independent investigation after some irregularities in the city's cemetery account were found. Annually, the account handles between $20,000 to $30,000 depending on the number of deeds issued and burials performed. Grinzinger says an incident like this is highly unusual for the city, citing that Mount Pleasant has a number of checks and balances in all of their financial accounts. There is no word on how long the investigation could take, but Grinzinger says right now the city has two objectives: to allow an independent investigation with as much cooperation from the city and to preserve the public's trust in the city's ability to manage their affairs.
Well, it seems Mount Pleasant High School is failing when it comes to meeting the requirements of the No Child Left Behind laws. This according to a new report issued by the Michigan Department of Education. Under the No Child Left Behind laws, all students must be proficient in reading and math by the year 2014. According to the report, Michigan's progress for the year is less than perfect. About 57% of Michigan high schools made adequate progress compared with 67% last year. State Superintendent of Public Instruction Mike Flanagan said the new reforms that are in place need time to work and that the momentary lag schools are seeing now is just part of the process. And a new addition to the Mid-Michigan Medical Center in Gladwin will join the staff in January. The hospital's board of directors unanimously approved the hiring of Mark Bush as CEO on Thursday, who will be permanently filling the position that's been temporarily occupied by joint president and interim CEOs Scott Rye and Robin Whitmore since August. Bush holds a Bachelor of Science degree from Central Michigan University and a Master's in Business Administration from DePaul University in Chicago.
And In lieu of HIV and AIDS Awareness Week, Central Michigan University will be hosting awareness services and events starting next week. Monday through Thursday in the lower level of the Bovey University Center, you can stop by to pick up informational pamphlets and condoms or purchase 1 bracelets. Free anonymous HIV testing is also available Monday at the Central Health Department, as well as a Talk Sex with Safer Sex Patrol and Sigma Lambda Beta meeting. HIV testing continues Tuesday at the Central Health Department, followed by a discussion later in the day how HIV/AIDS affects the minority community. Wednesday, the movie and the band Played On will be shown, and finishing out the week Friday, Speaker Ricardo Bowden will be stopping by CMU at the University Center Auditorium.
Well, Santa is coming to town. The annual Dickens Holiday Festival is just now getting underway in downtown Mount Pleasant. The 2-day event features a variety of entertainment and activities for festival goers. Event organizer Chris Roethlisberger says it will be a great weekend for many to enjoy.
It's for all ages, young, old, middle, family, single people, just everybody, just seriously come on, there's something for everybody down here.
Today's activities include local musicians and carolers, horse-drawn carriage rides, and you can even stop by and say hello to Santa Claus and his reindeer at the town center. Tomorrow hosts numerous activities, starting with a flying pancake breakfast at 8 a.m. and continuing with more throughout the day. The lighted Christmas parade finishes out the day at 6 p.m. You can find a full lineup of this weekend's festivities online at www.downtownmp.com.
That's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for watching. I'm Christina Vecchione.
And I'm Mark Generous. Have a great night, everyone.